In this video, we're diving into how to create professional business email using Bluehost. No Google Workspace or external provider required. What's going on, everyone? My name is Eric Hunziker, and on this channel, we cut through the fluff to help you build your first website and manage all the essentials that go with it. By the end of this video, you'll know why having a custom email address matters, how to set up your mailbox from scratch inside Bluehost, and how to access your email from any device. You'll also learn how to connect your new email to a service like Gmail if you prefer to manage everything in one place. Why you need a custom business email. A professional email address does more than just look nice. It conveys trust and credibility. When you correspond with clients or readers using an address like info@yourdomain.com, you signal that you take your business seriously. Free email providers like Gmail or Yahoo are fine for personal use, but they don't inspire confidence in your customers. Having your email tied to your domain reinforces your brand and ensures that your communications remain under your control. It also helps with deliverability because some spam filters are more likely to trust messages coming from custom domains rather than free accounts. Now, why use Bluehost for your email? So when you host your website with Bluehost, email hosting is included in most plans. So this means you can manage your domain, website, and email all from one dashboard with centralized support and security. Bluehost's email service integrates directly with your domain, so you don't need to fiddle with DNS records or sign up for a separate email provider. Plus, you can create multiple email accounts with different mailboxes, which is useful if you have a team or you just want separate addresses for support, sales, and personal correspondence. Step by step, creating a business email in Bluehost. First things first, if you don't already have a Bluehost hosting account, you can click the link down below in the description. Just scroll down a bit here to choose between their 3 different plans. There's the starter plan, the business plan, and the e-commerce essentials plan. So you're gonna get the pro email free trial on all of these, but I'll show you how to go ahead and set it up. From here, you just gotta select on choose your plan. For this example, go with the starter plan. Now here, you're gonna get a free domain with all 3 of these plans, which is pretty awesome. So you can go ahead and search for it right here or choose it later, which I'll do for this example here. And then for $136.44, you're gonna get 3 years of hosting to Bluehost. Now, maybe you don't wanna commit that long. You can go ahead and change it down to a year and still get some good savings, but I just recommend not going with the monthly option because you're not gonna get any savings at all. So again, links down in the description, and Bluehost also has a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you can try it, see if it's gonna work for you, and make your decision within 30 days. Step 1, access the Bluehost dashboard. Now, once you go ahead and sign up for Bluehost, you wanna log into your Bluehost account. From the main dashboard, we're gonna look for the advanced or the email and office section. The wording may vary slightly depending on which interface you have. You're looking for the email account manager. This is where you'll create and manage mailboxes. Step 2, choose to create a new email account. So click on email account, sometimes listed under email manager. You'll see an option to create or add an email. Select this to begin configuring your new address. Bluehost will prompt you for several pieces of information. Step 3, configure your email address. Now you need to enter 3 things: the username, the domain, and a password. The username is the part before the @ symbol. Common choices include info, support, hello, or your first name if it's a personal brand. The domain is automatically set based on the domains associated with your hosting plan. So select the appropriate one from the drop-down list if you have multiple. Choose a strong password or use the password generator provided by Bluehost. You might also see an option to allocate storage or mailbox size. The default is usually fine, but if you expect to store many large attachments, then increase the quota accordingly. Some interfaces also let you set forwarding or assign a catch-all address. A catch-all ensures that emails sent to any non-existent username at your domain get forwarded to a specific mailbox. Enable this only if you want to receive those messages, otherwise leave it to be unchecked to avoid spam. After filling out the form, click create or add to finalize the mailbox. Bluehost will display a success message and list your new email among existing accounts. So here's how we're gonna do this. Right now, I'm under websites, and under this website that I just created here, I'm gonna come in here to the C panel and click on that, and that'll bring us to this page right here. Now, what we wanna do is go ahead and click on under email here. We'll go to email account, and then here we can go ahead and see any of the emails that we currently have, or if we wanna create a new one, we can do so right here. So first things first, you can go ahead and select the domain that is associated with your website. I'll go ahead and select this one for now. And then this is where you choose the username. So maybe this will be a help at mydomain.com. Then it's gonna ask us to generate a password and then click create. So once you have created, we can go ahead and come in here to manage. So again, this is what it looks like inside there. So if we scroll down, we can come down to storage here, and this is where we can change the allocated storage space. So maybe we want to increase that, or maybe we want to decrease that so it doesn't use up all of our storage. Accessing your Bluehost email. Option 1, webmail. Bluehost provides direct webmail access for each email account. To use it, open a new tab and navigate to mail.yourdomain.com or webmail.yourdomain.com. You'll be prompted for your full email address and password. Once logged in, you can compose, read, and organize emails right from your browser. The interface may vary depending on whether Bluehost uses Roundcube, Horde, or another client, but the basics remain the same. You have folders for inbox, sent mail, drafts, and spam. You can create custom folders, and you can set up filters and signatures. So for example, let's go ahead and click on check mail for this option here, and it's gonna go ahead and log us in. So from email accounts, we'll go ahead and click on check mail here. Okay, and here we are inside of Roundcube. So as you can see, it looks pretty dated, which we'll go over a second here and just how you can change this to a different provider. But on the left, we've got our inboxes, drafts, sent, junk, trash, and archive. We can refresh our mailbox. We can compose a new message here and have our editor. We can select who we want to send it to. We've got our subject. We've got our body here, and we can upload attachments here as well. Now, if I go ahead and click cancel, we can come back here to settings down here in the bottom left. And if we come up here to settings in the top right, this is where we can go ahead and make some changes for like folders. Under identities, we can come in here and write our signature and save it there. But again, this looks pretty dated. Now, option 2, use third-party email clients like Gmail, Outlook, and Apple Mail. So if you prefer to manage all of your email in one place, you can connect your Bluehost account to an external client. So let's look at how to do this with Gmail. The steps for Outlook or Apple Mail are gonna be very similar. First, log into Gmail and click on the gear icon in the top right. Next, you'll choose See All Settings and then go to Accounts and Import tab. Under Check Mail from Other Accounts, click Add a Mail Account. Enter your full email address and click Next. Gmail will prompt you to choose between linking accounts as POP3 fetcher or using the Import Mail option. Choose POP3 and enter your username, your full email address, and password. You'll also need to fill in server details. Bluehost typically uses mail.yourdomain.com for both incoming and outgoing servers. For incoming mail via POP3, use port 995 and check the box for Always Use a Secure Connection, SSL. Decide whether to leave a copy of the retrieved message on the server. Leaving it ensures that your emails remain on Bluehost servers and are accessible via webmail. Click Add Account. Next, Gmail will ask if you want to be able to send mail as your new address, and choose Yes, and then click Next Step. Enter your name as you want it to appear on outgoing messages. For the SMTP server, enter mail.yourdomain.com. Use 465 with SSL or port 587 with TLS if SSL isn't available. Enter your full email address as the username and the same password you created. Click Add Account. Gmail will send a confirmation email to your Bluehost address. Check your Bluehost webmail, copy the verification code, and paste it back into Gmail to complete the setup. Now you can send and receive messages through Gmail using your custom domain. Option 3, IMAP or POP3 in desktop clients. For Outlook or Apple Mail, you'll configure incoming and outgoing servers using these settings. IMAP server, imap.yourdomain.com or imap.secureserver.net, depending on Bluehost configuration. Port 993 with SSL. POP3 server, pop.yourdomain.com, port 995 with SSL. SMTP server, smtp.yourdomain.com, port 465 SSL or 587 TLS. Enter your full email address and the username and password when prompted. These protocols determine how emails are stored. IMAP syncs your messages across devices, while POP3 downloads messages and usually removes them from the server. IMAP is more flexible if you check email on multiple devices. Managing your business email, forwarding and aliases. So Bluehost allows you to set up forwarding so that emails sent to one address automatically go to another. For example, if you have both support@yourdomain.com and info@yourdomain.com, you might forward the support address to your main inbox. To set this up, go back to the email manager and look for forwarders section. Add the source address and destination address. You can create multiple forwarders if needed. Aliases work slightly different. There are multiple addresses that all deliver to the same mailbox. An alias doesn't have its own separate storage, so it's simply a label. Aliases are useful if you want to publish different contact addresses publicly, but manage them from one inbox. Security and spam protection. Bluehost includes spam filtering and virus scanning at the server level. You can adjust the sensitivity of spam filters in your webmail or cPanel interface. Consider enabling two-factor authentication on your Bluehost account for added security. Additionally, use strong, unique passwords for each email account and update them regularly. Housekeeping tips. Periodically clean out old emails to keep your mailbox running smoothly. Archive or delete messages that you no longer need, and empty your spam and trash folders. If you receive large file attachments regularly, then consider using cloud storage links instead of emailing attachments directly. This reduces the storage load on your email server and improves deliverability. Differences in approach and when to consider alternatives. Some sources recommend using Google Workspace, formerly G Suite, for professional email, citing better spam protection and integration with Google's productivity apps. This can be a good choice for larger teams or if you rely heavily on Google tools. However, it comes at a recurring cost per user. Setting up email with Bluehost directly saves money and keeps everything under one roof. If your email needs are simple and you don't want to manage multiple services, then Bluehost's built-in email is a super solid choice. If you eventually outgrow the service or require features like shared calendars, advanced collaboration, or additional storage, then you can always migrate to Google Workspace later. So, creating a business email using Bluehost is straightforward and cost-effective. You get the professional appearance and control of a custom domain without the expense of external providers. Start by creating your mailbox in the Bluehost dashboard. Then decide whether to access your email through webmail or integrate it with your favorite client. Configure server settings carefully to ensure secure connections and use best practices like forwarding and spam filtering to manage your inbox efficiently. A professional email is a small but important step in building credibility for your blog or business, and with Bluehost, you can set it up in minutes and manage it alongside your website. So if you want to get started with Bluehost, we've got that link for you down in the description. This is an affiliate link, which means we earn a small commission if you use it at no extra cost to you. And these commissions really help support the channel and allow us to continue to create free content just like this. So if you end up using it, we thank you so much in advance. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another video. Here on the channel, we make videos on how to create websites, explore different website builders, discuss domain names, and so much more, so be sure to subscribe. But other than that, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you here in the next video.